Mga katropa, alam mo ba na ang DWDD 1134 kHz AFP radio ay ang opisyal na radio station ng Sandatahang Lakas ng Pilipinas na binubuo ng Army, Navy at Air Force na siyang maghahatid sa inyo ng mga balita mula sa ating Armed Forces at iba pang impormasyon. Mga katropa, hanapin at ilike kami sa Facebook, Twitter at YouTube. DWDD AFP Radio, ang boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Leadership brings out the best in us. We become the best versions of ourselves, leading by example. We learn to live with honor, take pride in our patriotism, and answer the call of duty. A leader doesn't just strive to make a living, but aspires to make a difference. We are trained to let fear be but a precursor to valor, and to thrive and triumph in the face of fear is what it means to be a soldier. But first, we need to make a choice. We must desire to help others, liberate the oppressed, and be a champion of peace. We must choose to inspire a nation worth fighting for. It is a choice that gives a sense of purpose and lifts us to great heights. Destiny waits for no one, and the choice is yours to make. Don't wish. Become.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa DWDD AFP Radio. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz AM. Balita, impormasyon at musika. Ito ang DWDD AFP Radio. Boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Isang aklat lang ang iyong dala. Minsay wala naman pero papasok pa. Kahit anong mangyari ay tuloy-tuloy ka lang. Basta't kaming mayroong natututunan. Minsan ay kay saya ng iyong
Yes, isang magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Sa mga nanonood at nakikinig ngayon sa AFP Radio, ang boses ng Kawal Pilipino. Ito po ang palatuntunang Voice of the Teachers Radio. At ako po, on behalf of our main hosts, Dr. Reynaldo Samson and Katropang Bobby Ancheta, our Executive Director. Ito po si Katropang Jet Ramos. Yes, and ngayon ay huling araw ng Enero, kaya ngayon po ay ang segment na I Serve. Ngunit bagong lahat, gusto ko pong kumustahin kayo sa pagkakataong ito. How are you? I hope you're doing fine today. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday, going to church service or spending time with your family, or if you're working, you're abroad, you're relaxing and you're finding time to smell the roses and stop and think of what is going on in your lives. Yes. And ngayon ay first time po talaga since the pandemic na nag-live dahil po sa pangangailangan. Dahil supposed to be po may ipapasa na pre-recorded. Ngunit ngayon, the show must go on. Doon ako naniniwala kaya ako pong gumawa ng paraan. At bagong lahat, before I forget, I would like to acknowledge the following AFP leaders who have been instrumental in our success as a radio station and of course the whole organization. First of all, our newly installed AFP Chief of Staff, General Andres Centino of the Philippine Army, followed by our CRS or Civil Relations Service Commander Brigadier General Arvin Lagamon of the Philippine Army, and our station manager of Armed Forces Radio, DWDD, also the concurrent MCAG Group Commander, and the host of the shows, ang inyong kawal every Saturday, and Kumusta Pilipinas, together with Katropang Glenn Gulchan, from Mondays to Fridays. Major Sinonsi Pancito III, also of the Philippine Army. And I would like to thank all our staff sa technical department, lalo na si Kuya Ron Angeles na walang sawang tumutulong at gumagabay sa aming lahat, sa mga kapatid natin sa MCAG at sa DWDD Broadcasters Group. Binabati po namin kayong lahat and sa lahat ng mga kawal. At ngayon sa ating segment na I Serve, ako po'y pansamantalang humahalili kay Katropang Fe Matuliano Lustañas at Katropang Emmanuel Sakay sapagkat they are very busy with their respective teaching stints in their respective school districts. And now, for today, I would like to introduce our guest, and she is a strong advocate, an active one of HRM, or rather Human Resources Management Education, and she is the type of person who practices what she preaches dahil talagang credible siya at siya'y nakapagtapos ng AB Psychology sa Philippine Normal University. That's where I study. So, kapwa PNU ko siya. And she also finished MA in Educational Psychology at the University of the Philippines, Diliman. She's also a teacher. She used to teach, but now she's an HR manager. And under her belt, siya merong Six Sigma na certification at siya meron ding ISO na under her belt too. And she is also an accredited resource speaker lalo na sa mga kooperatiba. Mga katropa, this afternoon, I'm pleased to introduce to you for the very first time in history an HR professional na may advokasya, Miss Mariel de los Reyes Raimundo. Magandang hapon, Katropang Mariel.
Magandang hapon, Sir Jet.
Yes.
It's very nice to see you again.
Me too, absolutely. And I'm really happy to see you. You're doing so well, and you've been sharing with me advice on how to manage training business. Ang dami ko natututunan from you. Kaya eto, nararapat lang na talagang igawad sa yung kahilingan mong ito. And I am pretty sure that you will carry yourself very well because you have a wealth of knowledge. Kaya ako ang laging tumatakbo sa iyo. At kumusta ka na pala ngayon? It's been a long time.
Yeah. Actually, I'm doing quite well right now. I'm into a full-time human resource manager in Quezon City. And on that side, I'm still doing my advocacy for teaching cooperatives on fundamentals and other leadership and values program for cooperatives and other corporations. So, tapos ayan, pagka may libreng oras tayo sa gabi, I give free coaching programs sa mga sa mga katropang human resource professionals din natin, and then sa mga aspiring leaders and mga estudyante. So I give it free pagka may time ako and during night time at may oras naman. Yan. So takbuhan ng bayan ako sa mga mga payo.
Nako, ilang ulit na akong sumasaklolo, tumatakbo at talagang hindi po nawawalan si Katropang Mariel ng energy. And sa mga katropa ngayon na nanonood at nakikinig, kung mayroon po kayong ilang mga pabati, katanungan kay Miss Mariel tungkol sa ating paksa na advocating HRM education para sa mga professional, ay wag po kayong mahihiya na tanungin siya because this is the right time. And she will be able to help you online. And
I will be happy to serve.
yes. And tayo po ba'y handa na sa ating usapan ngayong hapong ito?
Yeah, oo. Handang-handa na ako. Kahit na medyo this is my first time again after 1.5 year to have a guesting on live. I'll be ready.
Yes, and this is your chance. And
Yeah.
yun, kaya mo yan. And for starters, because there are many who are still working, there are many who are still in school but they want to work already. There are others who are about to work after graduation. And kahit ako rin naman, and for everyone who's listening right now, paano po ba natin madidefine ang Human Resources Management Education para po sa kaalaman ng lahat?
Okay. I has always said naman sa mga graduate ng Human Resource Management and Psychology, usually, yun yung mga um, HR is something that you need to experience for you to be able to do it very well. Ito yung role na kailangan andun ka para maintindihan mo ano ba talaga yung pangangailangan ng posisyon mo, no? So, everything about organizational related issues is about HR. So, hindi lang yan basta recruitment, onboarding, orientation, training. This is also about maintaining and motivating the employees to do better at work, no? So, masyadong malawak at broad ang definition ng human resource management. But for us to be able to do and perform well as an HR professional, we really need to experience it kasi hindi lahat ng gusto mong malaman about HR nasa libro.
Kaya pala akala ko huli na lahat para sa akin dahil sa aking edad. Pero hindi naman pala, kaya ito po at natututo po mula sa inyo. And sa kasunod po, ano po bang mga klase ng mga larangan at klase ng mga organization ang pwedeng mag-benefit from HRM education? Meron po bang pili? Meron po bang mga natatangi lamang or marami or lahat po pwede?
To be honest, lahat po pwede. Whether you are a small group of 5 people, as a startup organization, to a large or multinational organizations, pwedeng magkaroon ng HR. Yun nga, di ba, katulad ng lagi kong sinasabi sa'yo, yung mga company owners who are into a startup business, usually sila yung nagiging human resource manager na rin ng organization nila. Pero as you go along, no, at lumaki na yung iyong organization, kailangan mo na ng isang human resource professional. Pwede kang mag-outsource, pwede kang mag-hire ng isang human resource supervisor or manager para makatulong sa iyo sa mas pagpapalago at pagpapatibay ng foundation ng iyong organization. No? So, ang role ni HR, since it's from the word human resources, is to improve and enhance the capability, the competencies, and the skills of any employees to perform better at work. And this is not just for multinational organizations, but also for the startup organization.
I see. So kahit pala mga maliliit ay kailangan pala ng HR. Kung minsan nakakalimutan talaga naming mga startup businesses na yun talaga ang pagtuunan ng kaukulang pansin. And it's a pity to know that such has been happening. And also, I would like to know if HRM education is also applicable to non-profit organizations.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, so kailangan talagang magkaroon ng paradigm shift from thinking of HR as something exclusive. Inclusive pala yun. Yan. At eto po, why is it important for every organization na magkaroon ng HRM education kahit ng isang organization such as a business entity or a long-standing governmental organization ay matagal nang kilala sa excellence at saka sa competence at saka sa outstanding performance, hindi lamang sa larangan nito kundi pati sa pagmamanage ng mga tao?
Okay. My answer to that is that it is regardless of how old the organization is. Okay? So, advantage kung ang maliit pa lang ng organization, nag-start ka na to have a good human resource management, that's okay. But if you are already, sabihin na natin, teenager ka na, you are already 10 to 15 or to 35 years old as an organization and you realize that you need you need a human resource professional help, pwede naman. Kasi remember that if you're going to do the human resource management program, uh, i-align niya yung organization to create more opportunities to build competencies and skills, not only to the newbies o yung mga newly hired, but also to the old employees of the organization. Kasi remember, when we talk of management, we have to talk about money, machines, no, methodologies, materials. So lahat 'yan, no? Lahat 'yan, Jet. The human resource management is about human, about resources, and about how you manage the people that's going to use the skills for your organizations to enhance and improve. So pag enhance na ang organization mo at improve ang skills ng tao mo, then the organization will be more productive. So pag sinabi natin productive organizations mo, the organization will be more successful. Diba? Kasi ganado yung tao mong magtrabaho eh. Pag ganado, motivated ang tao mong magtrabaho, edi mas dadami ang iyong productivity at magiging mas successful ka in the field of, in any field or any industry. So kahit saan pa yung industry, is maliit na hardware shop, maliit na restaurant, kasi sa maliit nag-uumpisa ang malaki. If you only having to have a good human resource development professionals to be your business partner.
So it goes to say that every business should treat HRM education as an investment. Am I right?
Yes, it is. Yeah. It is an investment. Yung iba kasi akala expensive, iba. Pero it is indeed a good investment kasi ang puhunan mo lang ay yung human capital na tinatawag natin, no? Yung galing at kakayanan ng mga nagtatrabaho sa iyo, yaan ang puhunan mo. But of course, you need to invest on training, development, and other motivations and coaching programs.
Oh, I see. So every organization really has to shift its mind from thinking of training and other development programs as potential tools for growth instead of thinking of them as hindrances to your growth.
Yes. Ano yan? Totoo yan. So it's about the organizations or the management to see the potential of each employees to grow and be more productive, of course.
Yes, and I remember that one of our hosts here, Katropang Bobby Ancheta, our executive director, used to be an HR head for a company as well as Katropang Herman Brinas, but he's more into guidance and counseling. But he's now working for a BPO. He's doing well, and he even instituted the wellness program for employees.
Yes. Unsung hero ang mga HR, kapropang Jeff.
Yes, and at this juncture, I would like to greet all the HR friends I have, yes, including our former HR managers, MFI, si Mr. Mike Villarico Cleofe, Miss Nikki Carlos, and Mr. Riz Alarcon at iba pa. And now the head of HR sa MFI, si Mrs. Marian Serrano Villanueva. Kaya talagang kailangan talaga na i-appreciate sila at saka kailangan talaga natin na magkaroon tayo ng pagpapahalaga sa pagtitiwala sa HR. And eto, babasahin ko nga po pala si Miss MM Garcia po. Nagpadala po, History in the Making, Go Team, at saka marami pang mga emoticons. Kaya maraming salamat po Miss MM and others for watching. Please don't forget to like and share the video, and please also encourage your friends to watch all the shows of AFP Radio dahil maraming impormasyon tayong makukuha at tayo'y matututong magmahal sa bayang Pilipinas. And ngayon po, bukod sa HR professionals, sino po ba ang pwedeng mag-take ng HRM education? Pwede rin po ba dito kahit yung mga college undergraduate? Kasi concerned lang po ko paano kung kunwari po kahit na undergraduate due to circumstances beyond one's control, may talento naman at saka talagang mabilis matuto at saka hindi nagpapahuli sa mga pagbabago sa HR.
Actually, anybody can be an HR professional or an HR supervisor or staff. Sabi nga, regardless naman yan kung ikaw ay undergraduate or graduate, sabi ko nga, nasa kapasidad mo, no, bilang individual on how you're going to manage human resource department or how you're going to manage it. Number one, no, kailangan buo yung loob mo. You are assertive enough, no? So, yung learning and studying the theories of human resource management can go siguro in the middle habang ikaw ay nandun sa role na yon, pag-aralan mo rin. Kasi meron tayong, sa HR kasi meron ding batas.
Oh.
No, meron ding law, may labor law tayo, may labor code of the Philippines tayo na sinusunod. Kung tayo ay basta-basta lang to do a decision, like for example, employee's termination, employee's suspension, so may mga batas na nakapaloob dyan. So hindi pwedeng basta-basta lang. So it's okay na tayo ay hindi nakatapos ng human resource management, pero kailangan tayo ay nag-aaral, nag-a-attend ng mga training, especially when it comes to labor-related training programs. Kasi may mga batas na nakapaloob para doon sa kung paano ba natin pangangalagaan ang kapakanan at karapatan ng ating mga employees.
Ayan, maliban po sa karapatan, ano pa po ba ang dapat natin na mahubog at mga ma-imbibe na mga skill pagdating sa HR upang tayo ay makibakas, lalo na sa kasalukuyan, now that we are following a hybrid work setup, well, for most organizations, dahil imposible pa na total face-to-face dahil hindi pa po nawawala ang pandemya and we really have to be extra careful, especially at work.
Yeah. Okay. Yung mga kakayanan naman, sabi ko nga kanina, this is something, kung talagang meron tayong if we are naturally born as a compassionate and we really have the commitment and knowledge on how to do it, madali na lang. Pero for those who are really aspiring to be an HR professional, syempre, you need to get involved with groups na may mga HR. You need to coordinate, no? You need to study more on how to do the proper solutions to any problems in the organizations. You need to conduct intervention programs, no? You have to have the general information and knowledge on how to run and how to go about managing human resource department. So nandyan na you have to understand, number one, corporate culture.
Corporate culture.
Diba? Kasi bawat ibang industriya, I came from a real estate and construction company. So iba ang corporate culture ng construction company. Iba din sa real estate. Iba sa sales. So you need to understand each phases of industry. Number two, you need to know how to do planning and how to design and review human resource policies. Okay? And then of course, you have to be an internal change agent of the organization. Sometimes kasi, Jeff, kapag si HR nag-in-place ng discipline, no? Kasi bisan, kapag HR, hindi ka dapat masyadong emotional, hindi ka rin masyadong hard rock, no? So you have to blend it. I-blend mo yung iyong psychological and emotional capability to understand why people do the things they do. No, kasi individual, we have, each of us have a unique characteristic that an HR manager or an HR professional have to understand and have to ano bang tawag na to, i-manage, no? Kailangan natin, alam natin kung paano sila hawakan, no? Nurture ba? Kailangan nurturing ang HR, and at the same time, nurturing, and then at the same time, may magkakataon na magpapunish din. Okay?
Yes, now I'm getting the hang of it, learning about HR. Who knows, someday, tayong naririyan, mag-shift tayo ng gears. Why not? And before we introduce our station through a commercial break, nais ko pong magpasalamat kay Miss M.M. Garcia mula sa Tropang Dreamers, Tropang Good Vibes, Team Falcon, Team Patriots, Solid Warriors sa pag-share ng live stream. I would also like to greet our station manager, Major Sinansipan Cito III, and the whole team na kasalukuyang nagpapaseminar sa PNPA sa Mesilang, Cavite. Nagbibigay sila ng mga talks. Congratulations po sa inyo, and we are very proud of you. And also, gusto ko rin pong batiin yung kararating lang po na si Ate Leonor. Yes, good afternoon. And also po, sa mga katropa nating si Katropang Bobby, Katropang Herman, Katropang Angeline, Katropang Joy, Katropang Portia, Katropang Jano, Katropang Fe, Katropang Eman, Katropang Juan Apolinario, Katropang Rizal, at Katropang Manilin na aking forever partner pagdating sa first Sunday of every month. Kaya, mga katropa, abangan po mamaya sa second half ang part 2, ang HRM Education and its benefits. And may popromote din si Miss Mariel bilang bahagi ng kanyang advocacy. And ano po tayo? And ngayon po I would like to take this opportunity na sabihin na sana po sa mga HR po ay wag po tayong huminto sa pag-educate sa ating sarili, and to be flexible, and also to make sure that even in remote work setups ay kayang-kaya po natin talaga na i-manage po ang ating mga nasasakupan at lalo na yung mga nasa malayo. Ngayon po ay ang ating pagpapakilala ng ating station. So, please stay tuned para sa ikalawang bahagi o ikalawang kamada ng Voice of the Teachers Radio. Magbabalik po kami.
Mga katropa, alam mo ba na ang DWDD 1134 kHz AFP Radio ay ang opisyal na radio station ng sandatahang lakas ng Pilipinas na binubuo ng Army, Navy at Air Force na siyang maghahatid sa inyo ng mga balita mula sa ating Armed Forces at iba pang impormasyon. Mga katropa, hanapin at ilike kami sa Facebook, Twitter at YouTube. DWDD AFP Radio, ang boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
When the nation's security is at stake, they call on us. Ready to serve the people, ready to secure the land. We fight for freedom. We fight for the Filipino nation. We fight for the flag. We connect our troops. We are your Philippine Army. We are your Army Signal Corps.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa DWDD AFP Radio. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP, Kapisanan ng mga Broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz AM. Balita, impormasyon at musika. Ito ang DWDD AFP Radio. Boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Heto po tayo ngayon, nagbabalik sa ikalawang kamada ng Voice of the Teachers Radio. And ngayon po ay ikalawang bahagi ng ating panayam kay Miss Mariel de los Reyes Raimundo. And ngayon po, gusto po namin malaman before we get to the benefits of HRM education, Ano po ba ang mga kasalukuyang HR-related issues na hinaharap natin? Lalo na pagdating sa hybrid setup, sa remote work setup po. Dahil may mga pagkakataon na minsan pakiramdam po natin na parang mahirap po i-manage yung mga hybrid work setup, lalo na sa mga big companies.
Okay. Yung mga related issues natin ngayon, tulad ng mga previous na nabanggit ko, yung employee engagement, no? So, dahil nga nasa remote setup tayo, naka-work from home tayo, mahirap makuha yung attention ng tao to cooperate with the implementations of policies, no? Yung kanilang motivations, mahirap i-gain ang kanilang commitment. So, that's one. Then next is yung ating recruitment and onboarding processes. During the pandemic, yan yung isa sa mga naging nahirapan ng mga HR because of the compliance for the pre-employment requirements. Okay? So, to ensure na naman na ang ating team will have a great experience in terms of onboarding, we need to create and be innovative when it comes to paano ba magiging kaaya-aya yung magiging onboarding experience ng ating mga recruit and yung new talents, no? So, then employee retention, okay? Employee health and wellness. Okay, so we have to understand yung mga paano ba mas magiging healthy yung ating mga empleyado. So that's one, we have the benefit of giving them free consultations, free vitamins, exercises, and something else. And then of course, yung learning development ng mga naka-work from home. So minsan kasi medyo too focus on doing the job, nakakalimutan na nila how to get more developmental, no, when it comes to their learning capacity.
Oh, marami palang issue, but
Madami.
yeah, I would also like to know what are the other issues in terms of accountability, especially in remote work setups, also responsibility, dealing with depression and other mental health issues among employees, and also arrangements pagdating sa transportation, because lalo na nung panahon ng COVID, hirap na hirap. Kahit ako, hirap na hirap din eh.
Okay. I have this experience yet when nung nagkaroon ako ng HR experience sa isang BPO company based in Michigan. Okay? So one of the problem is when it comes to transportation, yun nga, nag-work from home lahat ng employees, so walang setup. We conduct meron kaming every week, meron kaming learning programs or learning coaching. Number 3, we have yung mga fun activities online. No? So we do that. So since it's night shift and night shift. And then aside to that, meron kaming nag-create kami yung naka-base dito sa Manila, meron kaming Zumba, online Zumba. So lahat, anything about attending them to coaching program, guide counseling, no? And then yung pagiging during that time na sobrang higpit ng pandemya o ng COVID-19, medyo nag-slow down tayo sa discipline with employees just to prevent their mental health issues, no? So yung mga ganun programa, at madami pa. And then aside to that, yung naman nandito sa ating Manila base na consulting program, meron tayong mga binigay na shuttle services sa mga employees. No, yung iba door to door pick up, yung iba naman na mga parang ito salitan, no? Yung iba naman nagbigay sila ng pwede kang to stay in ka muna sa work provided ang lunch, meals, all meals provided from breakfast mula breakfast hanggang sa sa lahat ng mga activities na ginagawa ng employee. So libre lahat ng pagkain, sasakyan at vitamins. At free consultation with medical physician.
Ayun, kaya talagang we have to underscore the importance of health, especially physical and mental health, because there are times meron tayong mga stigma, kunwari malaman natin meron pala tayong mga condition. Talagang mahirap tanggapin, mahirap arukin. Yeah, kahit ako, pero tatanggap ko na rin at least ngayon with people like you, mas naunawaan natin ang importance of balance and wellness, lalo na sa workplace. And here, about enhancing our knowledge through HRM education. HRM, again, is Human Resources Management. What are the modern HR related concepts and skills that we need to learn and apply so that we can ensure not only our own success as professionals, but also our organizational success in terms of meeting goals, achieving collaboration, and also yung pagdating sa consistent implementation and embodiment of company values.
Okay. Sabi ko nga, to be honest, HR is not just about skills and competencies, no? So, future of HR. So, kailangan natin magkaroon ng automation, no? Mga online. So, we need to create software programs that will make things easier for human resource professionals, HRIS, payroll, and other digital equipments that will somehow help and to create better diversity of the workplace, no? So lahat na online. So meron na tayong online training, meron na tayong online e-consultation when it comes to their physical health, psychological counseling online, okay? And then of course yung teaching them how to do digital human resource software program. So gagawa na tayo mga payroll system natin na online na, no? We make use of the technology, especially Google Drives. May mga software application program for human resource management then also. So even the performance management program, meron na yung digital technology na ginagamit.
Ayun, kaya pala digitize na dati-rati nung bago mag-pandemic. Natanong ko, anong cloud? Alam ko lang kasi Cloud9 yung chocolate.
May cloud system na actually ngayon na ginagamit para kahit saan ka magpunta, you can access, no? You can access employees, timekeeping, performance management, payroll, lahat naka-cloud na. Titingin ka lang sa langit jet, meron pa ng information.
Oo nga po tapos biglang the light that shone on us. Pero ano po, nung COVID, sa ako lang nalaman kung anong importance ng cloud drive. Kaya talagang nahimasmasan din ako. Sabi ko, I should have taken this seriously, yung pag-learn sa technology. Malay nyo, kung ako yung naging HR noon, baka mamaya, masabihan ako, makaluma ako. Totoo naman Yeah, and ito po, sa mga benepisyo ng HRM education, ano po ba ang matatamo ng bawat HR professional, whether aspiring or seasoned or emergent or highly trained? Lalo na pagdating sa pag-build ng ating homegrown talents, especially in the context of nation building, because our beloved President Marcos Jr. is strengthening the economy through reopening of businesses. And kailangan lang po talaga natin i-underscore din ang importance of talent acquisition and nurturing para po ang ating mga homegrown talent, lalo na dito sa Pilipinas, ay maka-cope sa mga demands ng mga pagbabago dulot ng pandemic at saka yung para mag-upskill po. Ano po mga benefits?
Actually, the greatest benefit of an HR professional is you are about to develop talents of future great leaders in the country. Kasi di ba, you have yung ibibigay mo, pauunawa mo sa kanila, na meron pala akong hidden talents that I need to explore. Kailangan mo lang i-build up yung self-confidence, personality, knowledge, no? And then yung positive attitude mo. Kasi yun sabi nga, di ba, you cannot be a good leader if you don't understand who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So, kailangan maintindihan at mahalin mo at malaman mo ano ba yung pangangailangan ng sarili ko para ako ay magbigay ng talents and ng talent ng kakayanan din sa ibang tao. So you have something inside that you can give. So syempre, kung hindi ka motivated, how can you motivate people? If you don't love yourself, how can you ask them to love themselves and do and perform better? No? So the greatest benefit of being an HR is for you to develop your skills so that you can develop great talents also in the future.
Oh, apart from such a benefit, what are the other benefits in terms of professional growth and also skills enhancement, as well as possibility of being promoted to higher positions or even setting up your own practices?
To be a good and great HR, you have to have a continuous education and learning. Continuous learning process yan. So you have to read books, self-study. You also need to attend training programs to enhance your skills, yung mga certification programs. Kasi importante na being an HR or HR professionals to get into a better, katulad nito, nasa HR consultancy, yung experience na nagigain mo, even ito ay positive or negative, it will be your investment to be in the better situation in the next future as HR practitioner. Okay? So, lahat ng mga trials and errors, siyempre you have to be, number one, you have to be very patient. Okay? You need to gain your interpersonal skills. No, kailangan marunong kang makasilamuha sa lahat ng klase ng tao. And then when you are inside an organization, you need to build a very good conflict resolution program. Diba? Kasi alam mo naman, may maraming personalities in the organization that you need to understand. Diba? May away-away dyan, may suntukan dyan sometimes. Diba? But then of course, you have to be number one, organized. Kasi madaming papeles ang HR. You need to be very organized, very systematic. You have to be very objective when it comes to locations of your mga 201 files, di ba? Kasi very confidential yan. So administratively, you need to be very expert on that also. So kailangan organized ka, systematic ka, meron kang sistema kung paano mo ipa-file yung mga papeles mo. And then, of course, psychologically, you need to be very positive when it comes to talking to your employees and how you're going to motivate them to build themselves. Number three, emotionally, you have to be stable. Kasi as an HR, dapat mataas ang iyong emotional intelligence. Kumbaga, hindi dapat, may pagkakataon na may balat sibuyas, di ba? Tayo lang tayo, pero dapat kailangan, pwede kang umiyak, pero pag iyak mo, bangon agad. That's the best talent of HR, Jete. Yung kaya mong maging okay after a seconds na napagalitan ka or nabigo ka doon sa mga bagay na gusto mong mangyari. Diba? So, highly emotional HR should also be have a very good emotional intelligence.
Oh, I see. Now I get it. And paano talaga kung naging HR manager mo si Gordon Ramsay, edi nakakatakot. O si Simon Cowell.
Oo, syempre lagi ang tapang, di ba?
Na natalupang ka na tapos para ka nabuhusan pa ng malamig na tubig pagkatapos. Kaya kailangan talaga na maging matatag pala. And also, kailangan din pala na maging understanding pala. Mahirap talaga pag napapako sa mga lumang kaisipan. Totoo yun. And finally,
understanding and patient.
Yeah. And finally, ito po. Meron daw po kayong darating na event, tapos meron din po kayong mga free na mga run para sa mga schools. May kinukwento ka po sa akin nung bago tayo mag-live.
Yeah.
This is your chance to promote your programs as parts of your advocacy so that many will be in the know.
Yeah. So, yun, this year, no, dahil natapos yung pandemic natin and we're able to do this, I will be having mga free learning sessions on human resource management, leadership, values, work resiliency, and marami pa. So kung gusto nyo ng list, you just have to send me an email at hrinbox75@gmail.com. And then I will be having a paid seminar on February 12th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on fundamentals of human resource management. So email nyo rin po ako at meron po ako mga libreng coaching program para sa mga gustong maging HR, sa mga estudyante na gusto nilang malaman paano ba maging mabuting HR. Meron po tayo mga libreng HR coaching program.
Oh, and also, paano pag may nagtanong, how would they be able to access you online? And apart from email, what's your
Ah,
Facebook page? And how do they get to register and pay? You may post it sa comment section po for everyone's benefit.
Okay. So sige. Mag-aano tayo, maglalagay ako but I'm not ready for this yet. Pero they can follow me sa
It's okay.
aking Facebook page. Just look for HR Inbox sa Facebook or they can have doon sa aking personal na Facebook account na Mariel Raimundo. Yun lang, Mariel
Yes.
Raimundo lang ng Facebook account. So, pakita naman nila yung the face ko na nandun lang. So, they can do that, no? Or maybe, can I give my phone number here?
Sure,
So they
no
can
problem
text
po.
message me. You can message me at 0991-369-3805. So, pakilala lang kayo ha, may pagkasuplada ako minsan.
Opo, totoo po yun. We have to be careful when it comes to introducing ourselves. We also have to be circumspect as to whom we're going to communicate with. Yes, and ngayon na natapos ng isa na namang Voice of the Teachers episode, and ngayon lang po ako nag-live dahil again sa matinding emergency. Ayun, but remember, the show must go on. And sa nakikita ko'y parang ang dami talagang may aambag po ninyo, Miss Mariel, katropa, sa inyong larangan at sa lahat ng mga larangan, lalo na sa edukasyon, because nalaman ko po mula sa inyo na kayo po pala ay teacher. Kaya perfect na perfect po tong guesting ninyo sa taong ito at saka sa ami pang palatuntunan.
Yes po, maraming salamat din sa pag-invite sa akin dito, no? At sana po maulit at tayo ay mabigyan ulit ng pagkakataon na maibahagi ko yung mga ibang programa ng human resource management at I can give more free talks on human resource leadership and values program.
Yes, definitely. And I could hook you up, or rather link you with or to Katropang Herman Briñas. He's the host of the Guidance Counselors Corner segment. He also has some guests na taga-HR. Kaya perfect na perfect, lalo na pagdating sa mga HR topics at saka yung pagdating din sa psychological wellness ng mga naghahanap buhay. Yes, talagang ito'y magkakasundo po kayong talaga, and magiging masaya po talaga dahil lahat po naman kami dito ay masaya pong
Opo.
nag-host. Yes. Ano po, remind nyo lang po ako, minsan nakakalimutan ko. And maraming salamat po again, Miss Mariel Raimundo, for gracing our episode today, despite the little emergency. And indeed, it was a pleasure to be here. Yeah, to have you here, and of course to be here to be on air para sa ating lahat. Naway kung ano po ang ating advokasya, huwag na huwag po nating ihihinto, because we're doing it not for ourselves but for our compatriots, especially those who need our support, care, love, and compassion. And thank you again, Miss Mariel, and I hope that you make a more remarkable difference in the lives of future HR professionals.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, and maraming salamat pong muli. And before we end, may babatiin po yata si Miss Mariel. Opo, meron po ba tayong babatiin, katropa?
Okay. So sige, binabati ko yung aking mga staff, no? Yung aking mga angels. I have Rika, Daniel, um, Jessa, and Kai, aming magagandang angels. And then of course my daughter, Marian Juriel, and yun, happy birthday sa aking pinakamagandang angel in heaven, Juliana. Sa aking mga kaibigan, I have Roel Nieto, sa mga kapatid at kaibigan ko sa HR, no? And then of course Daphne Granfield, si Ate Daphne,
Hello.
Daphne Granfield, hello, and the rest, thank you so much for having me. Yung mga nanonood, mga fans mo, Jet, thank you so much.
Nako, meron po akong fans. Merong ceiling
Yes, may
fans,
fans ka.
electric fans, meron pa nga, stand fans.
Actually, I am
iba
one of your
nagkamali-mali eh.
Oo.
Yun, pwede po kahit yung mga ano nyo, yung mga kahit yung boss nyo or kahit yung mga former teachers nyo. Oh, malay nyo, nakikinig po sila ngayon.
Oo. Yung mga dati kong boss, oo nga, nako. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Hindi ko na isa-isahin kasi baka mamaya may makalimutan ako, may magtampo.
Siyempre. Ay,
So,
ayun.
pero sa lahat ng mga naging mentor ko, ng mga naging boss ko, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. At
Yes.
I just wanted to say that kilala naman ninyo yung sarili nyo. I always do that. Na if
Opo.
hindi po dahil sa inyo, sa inyong pagkatyagang pagtuturo sa akin at paghubog sa akin, hindi po ako mapupunta sa ganitong profession na may husay at galing.
Opo.
This is because of the things that you have teach me. Kayong lahat. Maraming salamat po.
Yes.
Definitely, especially to this very special person, Mr. Mario C. Maraming salamat, Engineer C. Matagal na po
Opo.
siyang nawala.
Ay,
Pero hanggang ngayon, lahat ng kanyang turo at wise, tawag dito, wisdom ay dala-dala ko sa aking puso at kahit saan ako nararo.
Yes, maraming salamat po, Miss Mariel. At this juncture, we would like to thank everyone who has listened and tuned in to us, and sa mga katropa ko sa Voice of the Teachers, on behalf of them, ito po ang inyong katropang Jet Ramos. Nagpapasalamat din sa ating mga taga-technical department sa inyong tulong. This is Voice of the Teachers Radio, and abangan niyo po kami sa mga darating na episode. And thank you for watching, sharing, and listening. Have a great day. Have a happy week ahead.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz AM. Balita, impormasyon at musika. Ito ang DWDD AFP Radio. Boses ng Kawal Pilipino.